surveillance or photography, but did you know they could help you clean your house? Here to tell us all about Fleet Kleen's new innovative roofing service is President Todd Aylesworth. Well, welcome back. You've been on before to talk about your great service, but having a drone clean your roof.
Clean the roof, exactly.
Okay. Why would a customer want a drone to clean the roof as opposed to a human being?
Sure, well, it's interesting. A lot of reasons, and thank you for having me here again. We've been cleaning roofs for over 50 years, getting on the roofs and cleaning them with combinations of methods. And what we heard a lot of customers say is there any way you can clean this roof without getting on the roof? And so, we've worked at that over the years, different methods to try and do it. But with drone technology, we've found, and we're the first in Florida to do this, where we've basically customized an industrial drone to be able to go up above a roof, and we remotely control it, and it does the cleaning of the roof safely without anyone ever getting onto the roof itself.
Well, that's safe for everybody. I mean, it saves you and your crew from getting on there, but also from damaging the roof, I would think.
Right.
Too,
There's a lot of reasons, and we did talk to our staff, and they would prefer to obviously not be on the roofs.
I'd rather stand on the ground and do something.
Sure, but from a homeowner standpoint, a lot of reasons to not have someone on a roof, whether it be insurance concerns. The roofs are themselves rather expensive, and so that's why people say, is there any way that we can get it clean, because it does, beautifies the home. It's part of keeping the communities looking nice, and at the same time, there's just multiple things that can happen that people are concerned about, and insurance is one concern. Are people insured to be on the roof, and so forth? And so with the drone, it completely alleviates that concern. There's actually no physical contact with the roof by people or by the drone. We are misting on a chemical, and the chemical then does the cleaning of the roof itself.
Okay, so you're standing in front of the house and you're directing. How large is the drone? I mean, you're saying industrial
good question.
size.
It's an industrial drone. The wingspan is about the same as your wingspan or mine if we put our arms out.
Okay.
So it is a sizable product, and it's actually tethered from the drone to our equipment, to our truck and the chemicals and so forth. So we're able to select the chemicals, dial in the chemicals, and then this drone is, it flies, anywhere, 10 feet above the roof. It's not real high above the roof, but just enough distance to allow us to
yeah, I watched your video. So it's basically, it looks like a tube with holes in it that is suspended from the drone, and that's what shoots the chemicals onto the roof to clean it.
Exactly. We have one hose that goes into the drone, and then there's a spray bar, so multiple misters, similar to how they use drones for agricultural applications to actually mist over an entire field.
Now, you mentioned the chemicals that were used in this. What do you use? Do you use organic? Can you use what's
there's multiple chemicals that we use. One of them, sodium hypochlorite, is a standard bleach solution, which is common cleaner, similar to what's in a pool or in drinking water, even of chlorine. So that's the most common. A lot of people have concerns with plants on that, and we can manage the plants as part of that. But we also have what we call green soap, which is a plant-friendly, eco-friendly product that we can use as an alternative. We prefer that. It requires a little bit of patience. It doesn't clean as instantly as
So when you say that, does it you have to go over multiple times, or it just takes longer to absorb?
Yeah, so we mist it on just one time, and then it activates with each rain, and it works over time, almost as a reverse, as you would think of a fertilizer, but in reverse. So it just works over a period of weeks and cleans the roof at that point.
Okay, and depending on which treatment do you have, how often would somebody have to have their roof cleaned?
Yeah, good. So it does depend. It depends on the roof and on the chemicals. We have programs to come back once it does return. The mildew does return. We have other programs to actually just keep the property clean on a year-round basis, so that the roof looks clean, or even the entire property looks clean year-round. And we customize that for each home and each property as to what's needed.
Great. So what else can you tell us about Fleet Kleen and your drones?
Sure. Well, the drones we use primarily on the roofs, and but as I said, we really clean anything from the roof down to the house, the pool cage and deck, the driveways and walkways.
Nice.
So anything that needs cleaned on the exterior of the house, we can get clean. And again, we tend to find, similar to other services you just don't want to worry about, we put together year-round maintenance programs that fit your needs to keep to keep the property looking great on a year-round basis. That means something different to each person.
Yeah. Now, again, depending on how much mildew or I can't think of the word.
Yeah, just the properties just get around with all the
dirt,
dust
yeah.
and dirt and mildew. It does come back.
So they can call you to see what you feel would be an appropriate
Sure.
timeline and.
Yeah, we take a look at each property and we can give an estimate for the property and work with them from there. Our information's on our website that details all
What's
that,
your
or they can
website?
give us a call. The website is fleetcleanservice.com. And
Okay.
Fleet, and then Clean's a little different, Kleen,
Okay.
service.com.
And they can go on and watch the video because it's very informative. So
Sure.
I enjoyed that.
We have that, and we also have a custom website, which is droneroofcleaning.info, which gives more about the drone itself.
Great. Good. Well, thank you. I'll keep you in mind.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Next on Suncoast FYI, a look at the Suncoast's oldest and largest regional sailing event.